Welcome to Travels with Troy, Episode 4, and this is the continuing playthrough of Civilization 4 with the Realism Invictus mod. From last time, we had 3 starting cities that we had started up, and now we are trying to connect them with roads and build a copper mine. To the north, we have some barbarians coming in. My anarchy was over from the time when we had changed our civics from tribal union to despotism. And we were continuing to build the road between Rome and Cumae. And I'm going to fortify this guy as the 2 workers continue to build the road towards Cumae. And turn. As you can see, the road is beginning to take shape. I want to make sure I move my archers along with my workers so they have some protection. My granary is done in Rome, and I'm going to build another archer unit. You never have too many archers. I am going to once again fortify the unit over top of the 2 workers building the road. Machiavelli has completed his greatest work, the most advanced civilization of the world, and I am number 4, Augustus the Mediocre. My warehouse is done in Antium, and I get to choose again what my production should be. Look at archery range is now 18. Remember the last time we looked at it, it was 40 turns. I think I'm going to go ahead and build my archery range there. Uh-oh, stack of 3 barbarians. That could be dangerous. I might want to take one of my. I'm going to take my Romano-Greek scout and put it on top of my workers, just as an added incentive to protect them. Congratulations, you have connected your first city-state, Cumae, with your capital. Because the cities are now connected, they share resources. Good. I am going... Boy, I'd like to build on top of that copper mine, but I'm not going to do that with those 3 workers, or those 3 barbarians right there. Moving all my forces into the city. Looking around here. Uh-oh, something's been... Oh, the cart path has been destroyed by this barbarian over here. I'm going to attack him with my archer unit. I have a 99.86% chance of winning. I'm going to just pass my turn on the archer unit, and as well as the workers. I want to make sure the barbarians attack my city that is well defended before I move my workers back out to build the copper mine. My archer unit is now produced in Rome, and I can kind of look around to see what else I want to do. I think I'm going to build a warehouse, get a little bit more production. Sawmill would be nice, but I don't really have enough. 5% of what my hammers are must not even be enough to garner a +1 hammer. So I think I'll just do the warehouse. I am going to give my new unit the land promotion of land tactics and fortify him. I'm going to give the unit that attacked the barbarians last turn the pacification 1 promotion, which is a 25% bonus versus barbarians, and move him back into the city. The Roman scout, I'm going to move off into that dark patch over there just to make sure there's no goody huts there. And I'm going to move the 2 workers over the copper mine and build a road there first. And then I'm going to take the archer, put him on top, and I am going to, I think for the archers that are inside the city, I'm going to give them the land tactics. Fortify. Looks like my palisades are done in Kume, which is good. Archery range is 30 turns, a little bit too far out. I think I will build a, probably be in Sagittarius, my archer unit. Never have too many archers. And I'm going to fortify this unit. I'm going to heal this unit. And my turn. Now at some point you can turn off the animations to the combat, and we might want to do that because as stacks of units grow, it becomes a little cumbersome to watch these continuing animations over and over again. They're kind of fun to watch, but they become cumbersome. Now that my road is done in New Near Kume, I'm going to build a copper mine. Goody hut. Nice. Uh-oh. Floods have washed out the routes near Kume. We will have to send, I can either have the road destroyed or have the road maintained but lose 20 gold. I'm going to lose 20 gold because that road is very important. And I get a warrior from my goody hut, which is nice. I'm going to continue exploring with my scout, and I'm going to take my warrior and move him back to town. Oh wow, diamonds. Look at right here. Diamonds and gems. If I ever could, you can drop a city, like say right here, get the food from the sheep, and pick up a lot of gold resources or currency resources by mining these gems. I'm going to build another Roman worker because we really do need more workers out there making roads and building farms and things of that nature. Congratulations, you have access to copper, an important strategic resources. Cities with copper can build strong melee units. Nice, that's why I built that road and that's why I built that copper mine. Now I'm going to take my workers. I'm going to take them and move them over here. I'm going to leave that archer on top of that copper mine to protect that. I'm going to take one of my archers that's inside the cities and protect my workers. I am going to cut those trees down, and I'm going to fortify that archer over top of those workers. And I am going to give that unit the land tactics promotion.
It is entirely seemly for a young man killed in battle to lie mangled by the bronze spear. In his death, all things appear fair.
Bronze working leads to horseback riding, metal casting, mining, and weaponsmithing, and enables the units of the Auxilia and the Polybian Legionary, which are a 4-1 melee unit, which really is quite powerful. It also opens up the castrum, which is a unique unit for the unique building for the Roman Empire, and replaces the barracks, and a client ruler, which gives a +1 happiness and a -15% of military unit production. It improves the improvement of nobility. So now it asks me, do I want to change over to nobility in my civics? So let's take the big picture. Let's look at the big picture. It was before, under the legal system, rule of fear. Now moves to military, moves to nobility, which gives me a better military production, 2 free military units, and plus 10% gold and plus 10% in my capital and also gives me it gives me access to the client ruler if I wanted to build that unit. And it asks me what unit I wanted, what next technology. I'm going to go mining. Although mysticism is only, mining is 47 turns away versus mysticism is only 9. Weaponsmithing is 22. I think I'm going to go with that. I always loved more weapons. And it wants to know what I want to produce in the city now. And I'm going to produce a Polybian Legionary. And I'm going to, I have this Mediterranean warrior I'm just going to fortify, explore. Oh, there is Gojong, the Korean Empire. They're pretty close, too. I'm going to say there shall be peace in our time because I don't want to do anything with them exactly yet. I'll say farewell. There's horses over there, I see. Sire, our great civilization is ready to expand. The training of a settler will allow us to build more cities. Well, that's true, but is there other things I could use better? I think I will do this so in the next opportunity. Although I'm not necessarily sure I should have done that, but we'll see. Ooh, there's a goodie hut there. I don't know if it's still there too. Interesting. Roman workers produced in Rome. Here's the Auxilia, which is a distinctive unit from the Roman Empire. Is a 4-1, provides assault aid, 25% versus archery units, and 100% versus charged mounted units. I'm going to build that next. That sounds good. The worker is going to go north and build a road. Got experience for my scout. I chop down those trees. I'm going to move to the south and do this exact same thing all over again.
Quid concilium est.
Oh, I lost my Roman Greco scout. That really makes me angry. All right, now I can build the Polybian Legionary as a 4-1. Provides assault aid, 0 to 1 first strikes, 15% city attacks, and 15% versus melee units. Either that or an Exilia. They're a 4-1 as well. I'm going to go with the Exilia. That barbarian up on that hill is looking at my worker with steely eyes. I'm going to move my militia on top of them for protection, and then have my worker continue to build that road. And I knew he was going to do that. Oh my! A stack of 4 savages. That could be dangerous. We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't move. If he moves here or there, there's a bunch of positions he can move into, and he would get my workers in trouble. It looks like he's going to try to attack the city. Uh-oh. Antium is affected by an epidemic. Even with all my safeguards, it's now got an epidemic in the city, which will kill off population. All right. And now we'll continue to end our turn and see what happens next. You have trained the Exilia. You know what I'd like to do is I'd like to build a... I'm going to examine the city, look at my buildings that I've done. Palace, warehouse, granary, warriors hall, archery range, and palisades. I'm going to move this guy over to here on top of that hill, get a little bit better production. There's 3 hammers, 3 hammers. I want to build a bronze smithing, and should be able to do that, but I'm not sure why I don't see it there. So I'm going to build another worker. He wants me to build a storyteller circle. I'm in charge. I'll do it later. Build a road. The Exilia I'm going to push off into a hill over there just so that he can kind of watch for barbarians. I'm going to set him on sentry. I'll set him on fortification. I got another 14 hammers in Kume for chopping down those trees. And I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to run those workers back to Rome and try to produce or build some farms around the capital. Take the archer and have him follow suit. them build a farm here. In my turn, Auxilia was constructed in Kume. I don't see my bronze. I'm going to examine this city. No, all I have is palisades here. So I'm not sure why I can't build my bronze smithing. Maybe I need another technology that I don't have. Let's take a look. I'm going to build a warehouse there. I got a 91% chance with my Auxilia to. I'm going to wait a turn on that. Let's take a look at our technology advisor. Bronze working opens up Auxilia, Polybean Legionary, the Castrum, Client Ruler, and it enables nobility, but it doesn't necessarily. Weaponsmithing is required to build the bronze smith. There we go, right there. So I have 5 more turns before I can build my bronze smith.
Quid consilium est?
I'm going to continue to build my road. Doesn't look like. Build my road and fortify. What I need to do is have Antium and Kume expand their borders so that I can pick up this cattle, so I can get additional food resources. The turns go quickly in this game sometimes. Now I have built another worker. I think I shall now either the Potter's Workshop, which gives me an additional gold every turn, which is good, and also is a minus 0.50% chance of epidemics in the city. Sawmill still doesn't give me a hammer. Castrum gives me a +1 happiness. It gives me a +2 experience points on new recon units and new melee units. I think I'll do that. I'm going to move my new worker to where my old worker's at and can have them both. Oh, that's where 2 workers are already at building a farm. So now we have 3 workers building a farm. And as you can see, that 3rd worker pushed it over the edge, and now I have the farm completed. Let's take a look inside there. I'm going to move this guy from here. This is now producing 3 food and a gold rather than 3 hammers. So I'm losing a little bit of the production, but I'm gaining a lot more city growth.
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword.
Which opens up ironworking and shipbuilding. Opens up the Marian Legionnaire, which is a 5/1 unit. Very nice. The Villette, which is a recon unit distinctive for the Roman Empire, and the Ballista. And also, like I said, opens up the bronze smithing, which gives you +1 hammers and a 10% bonus to all hammers. Plus it gives you bronze, which then you can make even more additional units. I am going to choose weaving just to see if I have any dye, silk, or cotton near my cities. And I'm going to move the first worker and build a farm. I'm going to move this stack of workers. I guess that's where the single stack of worker is. And I'm going to build him a farm. So I'm building 2 farms north of Rome. And then my turn. Criminals have set fire to the forest near Antium in a failed bid to aid their escape from justice. Either I can subtract 10 gold from the treasury, organize a replanting effort. Subtract 4 from the treasury, the forest is cleared. Or we can have 1 unhappiness in Antium and the forest is cleared. I think I'll spend the 4 gold and have the forest cleared.
Quid concilium est?
Borders have expanded in Rome. I kind of wanted them in Cumae and Antium, but we'll take it. We got some barbarians coming in from the south. We've constructed a warehouse. And I'm going to build a bronze smith in Cumae. It's going to be 20 turns, but it'll be worth it. Some religions have been founded in the world, Orthodoxy and Zoroastrianism. Of course, I didn't get either one of them. I'm still without religion, which religion in this game is very powerful. You can spread it around, you can gain culture, you can gain gold, you can gain production. All sorts of bonuses can be gained through religion. I'm going to fortify and cut the trees down. Oh, that's right. Forgot I had those. That I need a logging camp to get that prime timber. I'm going to take an archer, push him down there. I'm going to take this guy, which is my auxilia, push him down there. I'm going to move my workers into the city and move him there. And I'm going to build a road over that farm. I'm going to build a no, I don't. I want to build a Polybian legionary. Do that. In my turn.
Begin to weave, and God will give you the thread.
Reveals dye, silk, cotton. It leads to sailing. Opens up improvements such as the dye, the silk, and the cotton. I'm going to go after alphabet so I can train spies and also construct a library. I'm going to fortify this guy. In turn, I'm a little concerned about that barbarian down in the south. Move my 2 workers into the prime timber area. I'm going to fortify my auxilia. In my turn. I'm now going to build a logging camp which will provide the prime timber and it'll produce an additional hammer and additional gold. I'm going to build another Polybian legionary. I like to have a lot of soldiers and give him the promotion of land tactics. And stick him up on the hill so I can hopefully observe any incoming barbarians. I'm going to continue to cut down trees there. Even though that barbarian is now threatening my worker, I have a militia guarding him. Always destroying my roads. That makes me angry. Alright, so I'm going to continue to cut down the trees. I'm going to use my militia to attack. 99.1% chance to attack the barbarian. That was a close fight, even at 99% chance. Set him to sentry. Set him, bring him south. Build another farm. And in turn, give him the land tactics promotion. Hinduism has been founded in the distant land. Hinduism has been found. Not by me, though. I'm still religionless. Looks like the Crusaders have orthodoxy. Weaver's shop plus gold. Weaver's shop. I'm going to go for a weaver's shop. And now that the prime timber has been built, I'm going to build a road so that my main city can have access to it. St. Augustine has completed his greatest work, the largest civilizations in the world. I'm number 8 for some strange reason. I don't know why, but I'm going to change that hopefully soon enough. Okay. I produced a settler in Antium. I'm going to build another archer unit there. I'm going to take the 3 art. I'm going to move 2 archers and the settler. Kind of looking around here. The blue circles or cyan circles are where they suggest you move your settler to. I was kind of hoping to see something that would really come out and strike me. Guess I'll move there. Doesn't really. There's cattle to my north and wheat to my east. All right. So now that the workers have completed a road, I should be able to look inside here, and you can see here. I'm checking my resources. I have copper. I have sheep. I have prime timber, and I have wheat. So I know that the roads are all connected. I can take a look at my other cities. I think I'm going to move that worker over, or that population point over to here, where I get a little bit more hammers. And it has copper, sheep, wheat, and prime timber. And then finally over to Kame. It also has copper, sheep, wheat, and prime timber. And I'm going to move this unit, these 2 workers, I'm going to move them back over to Kame, maybe have them produce something like a, I don't know if I can produce villages yet or not, but we'll see. Moving my Polybean Legionary north to kind of meet up with that settler. Move him back, build a road again.
Tua Imperia?
Oop. I can't make. I need architecture before I can build a cottage. So I'm just going to put him inside the city for a moment because I'm a little concerned about these barbarians surrounding there and their turn just for this moment. And I'm going to pass the turn for them again. Because now the barbarian is in those trees. If you remember from last time, I always tell you that the barbarians will hunker down in those trees, and it'll make them more difficult to rout. I'm going to make a castrum, which is the unique building for the Roman empires. It replaces the barracks. And it'll give me receive experience points for a number of things, a number of units, military units. I have a archer range in there, so it gives me automatic experience bonus for my new archer. And I'm going to give them the land tactics. Fortify. Create a new city, Neapolis. I'm going to say okay. And I'm going to build a palisade and fortify these 2 archers in the city. Move in my Polybian legionary as a 3rd backup. I am going to take this new unit, push them over the copper mine. I want to have two units on top of that, on that bronze or that copper mine, because I want to protect them for barbarians. And I'm going to move the 2 workers over into that forest. I want to clear that forest. And my turn. And I get a new great general. I have these guys cut down those trees. Great general. I can create a recon tradition, which would give me skirmisher warriors in every one of my city. I'm not sure if I really want that or not. I'm trying to see. I'm going to move my great general over to Cumae. It'll take him 2 turns, and then I'm going to have him create an army so that he will give them additional bonuses. Now that my general is in Cumae, I'm going to assign him to a Polybian legionary. I think that's who I want to do that. Yeah, he's a 4-1. And now he joins him. Now they're bound together, but he also gives him experience points. So he's going to give the guy land tactics, barbarians, fortify. I'm going to give the next unit a pacification promotion, fortify him. The Mediterranean warrior, I'm going to get land tactics, barbarians, and fortify him. There, all of those units been upgraded substantially. And I have constructed my bronze smith. How nice. I'm going to build a warrior's hall in Cumae. And I am going to come down here to the south and cut down some trees. You have entered the classical era. Entering this era brings +1 sickness to all our cities, which is not good, but now we're gaining some technology that we needed.
Words have the power to both destroy and heal. When words are both true and kind, they can change our world.
And now it leads to code of laws, drama, literature, mathematics, and monotheism. And also opens up the building of the library, which gives +2 culture and a +25% science, and the theater of Dionysius, which is a world wonder, I believe. Also opens up the ability to make spies. And I am going to create, I'm going to look into mysticism. It's a religious, the religion is recommended for this, so I'm going to pursue that. We have constructed a weaver's workshop in Rome, and now I'm going to produce a library in 9 turns there. Moose herds near Rome have grown particularly large. Our hunters have harvested a cache of surplus food. Send congratulations. Wow, plus 40 stored food in Rome. Wow, that is really incredible. Finally, a good event happened to me. Normally, I just get bad events. And with that, I think I'm going to end another episode of Travels with Troy. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please click on the like button down below. And if you wanted to offer any suggestions, please suggest them in the comments. Thank you very much.